coming off of a really well-played game, hard fought against Wyoming, into the bye week. What does a bye week do for a football team?
Well, it gives you an opportunity to kind of evaluate yourself. We did a lot of self-evaluation, self-scout, looked at our efficiency on offense and defense and special teams. If there's anything that you want to add, that's a good time to do it. We didn't have a ton of practice. We practiced 2 times. We had a team workout on Thursday, and then we came back on Sunday and kind of got back into Gardner Webb and our focus there. So from a mental standpoint, it gives the guys a break a little bit. From a physical standpoint, it gives them a break. But probably more so than anything, it's just a chance to kind of really evaluate you and work on yourself a little bit for a couple days.
Again, a really well-executed performance against Wyoming. Unfortunately, the result wasn't there, but how do you guys maintain that kind of style of play and aggression and just emphasis throughout the bye week into this week versus Gardner Webb?
A lot of it, I think a lot of it is psychological. I think that's a big part of it, and I think a big part of when you see what teams are doing in the Southern Conference, the coaching is good, the players are all good, and if you don't come in ready to play and play with the tenacity that you're talking about and that physical attitude and that physical style offensively and defensively, anybody can beat you at any time. And I think, that's a huge deal for our program, and making sure our guys understand that, our coaches understand that, and always maintaining that edge, every week as far as trying to find that way to get just a little bit better.
Outcome on the field, but Gardner Webb gives up 40 points a game, almost 500 yards a game. What are you guys going to be able to do this week to get back to your offensive output that you're used to?
Well, the biggest thing for us is just execution, right? We're going to worry about ourselves and what they give us and what they do. I know this. I know they have some dangerous football players at every level. We talk about their linebacking core, their defensive backs, their defensive line, and we got to come, ready to do things offensively and defensively. And if we do that, we'll have a chance to compete and win the football game. And if we don't, they're a good enough football program with good enough coaches. Again, they can give us what we don't want, obviously. So we're excited to be back at it. We're excited about playing a football game and putting, the Wyoming one in the past, which we've tried to do now for a week, and we want to move on and just, get ready to roll as a football program.
All right. Going into week 4, just talk about what it means to you being a senior leader on this team and what this year's been like for you.
It's a lot of responsibility, but it's nothing that we haven't prepared for. I had a lot of people come before me that taught me a lot about what it means to be a leader on this team, and I just try to continue that thing.
So far in week 3, you're leading the team with 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8.3 yards per carry. What can you kind of attribute that to?
I can attribute it mostly to, coaches putting us in the right position, offensive line doing a great job, Blake out there blocking on the perimeter for me. It's not really that tough after, everything's kind of going right. So,
Gardner Webb, known this year for giving up some rushing yards. What can you do to continue your streak this year, and what can the offense do this week to kind of get back off of that Wyoming game and get back to scoring some points?
I think we can just continue to execute. We don't want to get too caught up in what other teams done to them. We haven't played them yet, so we have to continue to get better each and every week and just do what the coaches tell us to do.
You're playing really well this year against Wyoming. You had 6 tackles and an interception. What do you have to do to continue that style of play and that same pace of play moving forward?
Just work hard. Thankfully, against Wyoming, I was in the right place at the right time, so we kind of got lucky on that one. And, yeah.
Got another game on the road. What do you guys need to do to ensure that you guys come home with a victory this week?
We just got to do what we do. We just got to make sure our offense executes, and we got to execute on defense.
You guys got a couple of hard hitters on defense. Are you guys pretty close inside and outside the locker room as well?
Oh, yeah, we're all really close. Our whole team, we have a really great team dynamic, and we're all great friends. So,
right.
yeah, I think that's something that separates us from other teams.